Marxist thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped.
So this is a hollow body Les Paul. Why, by the way, welcome back to the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire, where the soundtrack to your happiest days are coming off the tips of my flaming fingers from the Motor City. Hey, everybody, how you doing? How about the fact that Real America Voice has such intellect? My Parker Sig family, with Shahu and Tony, John and Ryan. What a team. If you could only see how handsome my team was. They're as good looking as I am, sometimes even better. But what we do is we deliver truth, logic, and common sense. And these people have such a T-Rex scrotum that they've invited me to speaketh on their behalf. You see, if you've been clean and sober for 76 years, you could have a linguistic ballet like I'm having right now. I'm doing a linguistic pirouette on the skulls of unsuspecting fellow man. By the way, the people at the Ted Nugent Real America Voice Spirit Campfire, there's nothing unsuspecting about them. They're highly suspicious. In fact, take a good look in my eyes. If I had some sleep, I'd be downright handsome, but you're going to have to deal with the remnants herein. My point being is that I'm cocked, locked, and ready to rock the Glock around the clock, Dr. Spock. In fact, I have this Glock 10 millimeter with some new high-vis, I don't know if you see that stuff. They're just amazing sights. I wish I could line it up so you can see how they line up. Oh, there it is. So there it is. When the red turns green, try not to shoot myself in the hair. Well, here they are. High-vis, we have mad scientists that work with the Nugent family. High-vis out in Wyoming. It's like day glow, fiber optic sight enhancement for all my shotguns, my pistols. And I'm cocked, locked, and ready to rock the Glock around the clock, Dr. Spock. Well, I was willing to destroy the camera, therefore I pointed the pistol at the item I was willing to destroy. The point being is that here on the Real America Voice, there is truth, there is logic, and there is common sense. And I want to salute everybody out there. Because if you watch, it's so hard to think that we're the same species as Kamala Harris. Has there ever been a moment of truth, logic, or common sense that came forth from her mouth? Has she ever said anything other than linguistic diarrhea? The woman who can't tell you what a woman is. See, no matter which way I go, it's like Planet of the Cuckoo's Nest. Not only doesn't she know truth, logic, or common sense, her brain isn't connected to the world to deliver anything vaguely resembling truth, logic, and common sense. And she represents, the Democrat Party, the one who filibustered the Civil Rights Act, that team. The team that filibustered against the Civil Rights Act, the Democrat Party. By the way, it's not the Democratic Party. Would you people quit? All these professional talking heads. Linda monitors this. Maybe Shahu knows, maybe Ryan, maybe John, maybe somebody, Tony. It's not the Democratic Party. It's the Democrat Party. Democratic is an adjective. It could be an adverb. But even the people who we hope to get some meaningful, accurate information from get it wrong. The point is, my name is Ted Nugent. I not only wrote Wango Tango, I meant it. It was autobiographical. It was autobiological. It was outlandos, extremo, outrageouso. Anyhow, these are difficult, difficult times, which is why I suspect you tune into the Ted Nugent Real America's Voice, because we have a lot of really smart people on Real America's Voice. Shemaine Nugent, Faith and Freedom. You got to be kidding me. That's my wife. I get to snuggle with her. We get in our bathrobes, and I just plow my nose right into the fold of her neck, right under her jawbone, like a puppy. I just snuggle my head right there into her neck. And she's got a Real America's Voice, Faith and Freedom. And she's such a snuggle bugger. Anyhow, one of the reasons you tune in here is because if you tune in the media, you're offended. When you watch this Joe Scarborough guy who claimed during the Joe Biden brain freeze, I'm giving him credit, maybe it's not a brain, maybe it's just an amoeba. Maybe it's a snail darter that got lost from a California canal and worked its way into his cranium. Anybody, snail darter, anybody. Oh boy. So anyhow, the Democrat Party, what in God's name do they stand for except giving all of our $86 billion worth of tax-paid military hardware to the enemy? I mean, I know I've repeated this ad nauseum, heavy on the nauseum, but our government, the Democrat Party, as they incentivize and orchestrate the invasion of America by communists and jihadists, they're not people looking for asylum. There might be some, but who knows? Because the immigration bill that Joe Biden mumbles about and Kamala Harris just lies, and Joe Scarborough claiming that Joe Biden is the strongest president, the most articulate president. Where are you? Rubber. The sheriff is near. So anyhow, Joe Scarborough, while you were sleeping one night, someone opened your skull and replaced your brain with a sun-baked turd, and I think it was from either an armadillo or a possum, and it was rabid. Watch these people. I know it's difficult, but we have to monitor the evil forces. And if you know people that watch and listen to Democrats and then say, I'm voting for them, some of them are gone, absolutely gone. But that doesn't mean we give up. I mean, I could identify here for the next 1,000 days the atrocities of Uncle Sam at the hands of the current administration and past administrations. No administration was anywhere near perfect, but we all know that the best 4 years were under the guidance of a non-politician, a non-deep stater, a businessman with priorities of God, family, country, law and order, entrepreneurial, risk-taking man in the arena. Donald Trump gave us 4 great years. He blew it on the bump stocks, but we fixed that. Even the Supreme Court went, hey, Donald, bump stocks don't mean anything. It's not a machine gun. One pull of the trigger, one burst. This trigger has to reset. That's semi-automatic. So he blew that. But when it comes to the economy, a secure border wasn't perfect. The incentivizing of entrepreneurial risk-taking and small businesses, Donald Trump was the friend of all Americans in the asset column. If you're in the asset column, Donald Trump is on your team. If you're in the liability column and you think living within your means includes the new Starbucks sugar vat blubber fuel by the vat, a sugar vat blubber fuel from Starbucks. People with the purple hair and the goat rings and the pig rings and the mural on their blubber. That's not living within your means. That's living within our means. By the way, what is the fair share of my income? What is your fair share of what I earn? And I'll tell you what the fair share is. 0. So we need to communicate, and I know sometimes it's like smashing our head against a brick wall, and you got Joe Scarborough spewing just insanity. The man's insane. He's lost his mind and his soul. And the ladies on The View or whatever those are, they probably can't tell you what a woman is. But they want women's special treatment. But they can't tell you what a woman is. It's unbelievable. So the goal is to not just identify the runaway satanic insanity of America, but to constantly reach out. You have to temper it in your own pace, and you have to handle these Trump derangement syndrome they're maniacs. They can't just disagree. They like jihadists. We need to pay jihadists and put them in 5-star hotel rooms and have them get maid service every day as they invade our country. This is okay. It's never okay. Nothing Uncle Sam does is okay. It's all horrific. So anyhow, I'm here to provide sanctuary because I'm a funny son of a, I'm almost like Richard Pryor with my afro on fire, running up and down the street, making a career out of self-inflicted tragedies. But I'm not that funny, but I'm as close as they get. So welcome to the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire on Real America's Voice, where truth, logic, and common sense is like a battering ram. And we need to batter ram it home so we get America back. And it's real simple. God, family, country, Constitution, Bill of Rights, 10 Commandments, Golden Rule, work ethic, law, and order. Wow. It's the radical Ted Nugent Campfire right here on Real America's Voice.